Hello there. If you run a business and could replace much of your team or staff and processes with a substantially cheaper AI agent to do much of the same work, wouldn't you? And if you knew in the foreseeable future the AI will automate much of your work, would you need to redefine yourself? Yes is the answer to both those questions. Later in this video, I will mention what I believe is the number one asset us humans can have to compete in this new AI world. I'm Gur, and welcome to my channel. Here we tackle the intersection of business, work, and artificial intelligence. And through conversations with industry experts, we learn how to adapt and succeed in this new age of AI. In my career, I've been a designer, animator, filmmaker, worked in machine manufacturing, and years as a high-tech business development manager and advisor. I've witnessed firsthand how new disruptive technologies can reshape a whole industry. I've also seen how top management can fail to adapt to change, causing damage to their businesses. Over the last year and a half, my deep dive into AI has blown my mind in its immediate impact and also the new disruptions to come. Frankly, I think many are drastically underestimating the coming impact of AI, or are too busy in their daily lives to pause and consider how to engage this new technology. Many questions about it are still open, as it's still in its infancy, and change is intimidating for many, so they continue as is. Historically, tech revolutions have displaced jobs, but also created bigger opportunities. However, I don't believe that AI will be so generous this time. It's poised to automate complex tasks, leaving a void where there were once plentiful job opportunities. Yes, currently AI models are a bit limited, performing more like our assistants. They can't think for themselves and are not really ready yet for autonomous unsupervised work. When artificial general intelligence, or AGI, is actually released by the big companies, then we'll be having a different conversation, as they will be able to develop smarter models and mod AI that can perform without the human intervention. Current models do make our tasks more efficient and can provide services at speeds that no human can achieve. But they do need human direction, and we do need to edit or supervise the results coming out of them. But even these simpler AI models can already replace much of our work. This is where it gets real for businesses. I've witnessed enough executives at companies coast by on the merits of their hard-working staff. With AI streamlining operations, these leaders can no longer hide behind the hard work of their team below them. The future demands executives who are not just figureheads, but are strategic in how they integrate AI into their practices, in engaging and implementing these AIs in their business models. Those who fail to adapt, who can't leverage AI, will be exposed and likely ousted. Businesses can't sit around and wait for someone else to figure out AI for them. They need to be developing AI solutions for their unique operations, meaning they need management proactively developing those solutions. CEOs need to take a good, long, hard look at their executive teams and ask, are these people really ready and willing to get their hands dirty to work with all the various AI tools, to manage them, to develop them, to implement them? Many executives are going to see their team shrink, meaning that their performances are going to be under even more scrutiny. Now with AI, there will be less room for management to hide behind the skilled staff and the work that they do. My message to senior management is you need to learn how to use the various GPTs, explore AI agents and implement them where needed. Marketing leaders, for example, need to learn how to use the wide range of AI image, sound, and video tools out there. It's a topic that affects emotions and frustrates many. If you think about a job, accounting. If an AI model had data of up-to-date laws and the practices of accounting in a country, or the books of a company, it could do much of the tasks that the accounting team does. So what would an accounting team look like in such a case? What decisions do CFOs make in such a situation? What about the legal profession? If an AI model has all the cases of a company and all the laws of a country in its database, How many legal researchers and assistants does a firm need? Or sales and product marketing? If an AI agent knows everything about a product and everything about the company it represents, it can write product material, sales materials. It could provide automated responses to clients and potential clients. So what is the makeup of the staff that that company needs now? What is the skill set of the people that it builds a team around with the AI involved? And what does it do to the job description of a VP of sales? The film industry presents a particularly interesting case. The idea that AI won't in time achieve the same quality and capabilities of many skilled human technicians is akin to sticking one's head in the sand. 3D animation took hold over traditional 2D and puppet animation. The introduction of digital film and digital cameras changed the skills needed, and it ended Kodak's leadership in the industry as it famously stuck its head in the sand by denying that digital technology will be able to surpass their traditional film in its quality and its capabilities. These disruptions created new jobs and bigger opportunities in the end. But with AI, I'm not aware of new opportunities that will arise in the industry as it's structured today. The big studios and the streaming platforms like Netflix will need to reinvent themselves. There will be an unprecedented amount of opportunities now for the independent creative minds. With AI, the production of content will dramatically accelerate, as it'll be much cheaper and easier to produce new content, allowing for independent filmmakers and storytellers to compete, because they'll be able to release on online available platforms without the need for studio backing. There will be even more competition from short-form entertainment, like on platforms like Instagram, or maybe we'll be watching studio-quality films made by independent filmmakers on streaming platforms like YouTube or the like. Competition for our attention is going to become even more fierce. Consider that soon enough, we as entertainment consumers will have our own AI agents manage what content is presented to us based on our real preferences. What happens if an AI agent only shows me what it is I would like to see, because it knows me well, because I have let it to get to know me? Content creators are going to have to compete for that more fine-tuned attention. Maybe one day they'll do so through their AI agents that will be able to target their audience more directly, more specifically. Additionally, AI is set to revolutionize the interfaces through which we interact and consume content, necessitating fresh ideas and innovative approaches. The interfaces we are accustomed to on our mobile devices, websites, on our gaming interfaces will change dramatically over the next decade. So I do see great opportunities for quality content creators out there. With AI, the entertainment industry is going to be on steroids, with allowing for much more content that can be more personalized and customized. So what do voice actors, effects artists, animators, musicians, camera crews, stunt doubles, and extras do when producers and film studios give over some of their work, or most of their work, to cheap AI models? Equally, what will marketing departments look like when expensive human services like copywriting, graphic design, product marketing, product and UI design are provided for by AI in-house? Difficult questions to answer, but maybe the answer lies in reinventing ourselves. What will set us apart? Creativity. Probably the number one asset for a human to have going forward in the foreseeable future. It feels like the Wild West out there, and maybe the let's see where the wind blows attitude might help us reduce anxiety. But how flexible you are in a world where new tech and new tools emerge regularly in very short intervals that change the way you do things will set you apart from your peers. Those that are creative, meaning that they're the most imaginative, that they are willing to adapt and change the most, and problem solvers will be the most sought after individuals. If you decide to hold on to the way things have always been done, you will be left on the sidelines. To fight against the inevitable is a lost cause. The AI progress is inevitable. The genie is out of its lamp and it's here to stay. You either adapt to it or you lose. Yes, regulations will come into play, and we do need to address IP and privacy issues. That has to be front and center of AI development. It's something that we should demand. The key questions for businesses and their employees are: how do we navigate this new age? How do we ensure that we're not left behind, but instead become leaders in this new era? What tools and decisions should we make to stay relevant and keep working? I hope to explore the answers to these questions in this channel. So whether you're a business leader, an entrepreneur in management, a creative, or just curious about the future, I believe there will be something here for you. Hit that subscribe button and join our community as we tackle not just the potential of AI, but our imminent reality. My first guest is Mark Harrop, who recently celebrated 50 years in the fashion industry, a true veteran and leader of an industry. He predicted AI and its impact years ago, and has seen many companies come and go during tech disruptions. You're going to want to hear him.